Hey my beautiful Virgo peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with your October 2022 tarot reading. How are you? I hope y'all are well. Without a further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on into it, and we shall see what's up. Hopefully, we're all looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Just want to give everybody a quick update. For today's reading, I'm not going to do my natural normal tarot spread that I do. I'm going to do a Celtic cross instead because I'm feeling a little bit more traditional. So we're going to have a Celtic cross spread here for your October, so bear with me to lay out all these cards. And we'll see what we got going on. But what information do we got showing up here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding October 2022. All right, let's go ahead and lay out all these cards and we'll see what we have in store for you. All right, now bear with me. It's not going to be the prettiest Celtic cross out here. Okay, definitely is kind of hard here to keep these cards nice, straight, and pretty, but I'm going to go ahead and do my best over here, everybody. So just give me a couple of seconds here to lay all these out and we'll get on into your reading here for October. But in the meantime, as I'm laying out these cards, if you are new here, definitely do consider subscribing to the channel. It would be gratefully appreciated. If you enjoy any of the content that you see here today, or if you get a resonating message, I would definitely appreciate you coming on down and subscribing. It would be very, very cool of you. Thank you very much nonetheless, though, just for viewing. It's definitely appreciated. So, Virgo, let's go ahead and jump on into it and see what we got going on. Starting out here with the current situation regarding your October 2022, we come out here with the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands coming into play here, especially being your current situation, kind of feels to me that you definitely are thinking about moving into a different direction. So I'm kind of feeling reconsideration coming into play here for you. You could be reconsidering your relationships, reconsidering where you are in your career, could even be reconsidering your own kind of personal path and what you plan to do with it. So I do kind of pick up a reconsideration energy showing up here with the Knight of Wands. Taking a look here though at what's crossing you here is going to be the Ace of Cups. So Ace of Cups crossing the Knight of Wands. Reconsideration, do I really love what I'm doing? Do I really love who I'm with? Do I really love the situations I'm involved in? Do I really love this path? You know, I think that right now there's a little bit of uncertainty on whether or not you're truly fulfilled with whatever it is you got going on or whatever it is you're currently doing, okay? Taking a look here at your focus for the month, we do have here the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords being a focus card. Three of Swords could represent pain, but it also basically represents separation. So it kind of feels to me, Virgo, that you've been pretty tapped out from someone or something that you have in your life here in the month of October. You know, maybe, excuse me for one second. Thank you very much. Don't have any allergy medication at this moment in time, so if I have to take a moment to kind of cough it out, bear with me too. But Three of Swords coming in here for you, especially coming into the focus position. It's like you've been noticing and focused on the fact that you've been kind of separated from someone or something, Virgo. You know, you haven't really felt entirely connected to a situation or possibly to a person. And I think that the fact is, considering you don't feel as connected to something that you previously were, it's weird. And it's a feeling that you're not necessarily happy about. It's a feeling that you're not necessarily proud to be feeling. So this could be the energy of not really feeling connected to your romantic partner anymore, not really feeling connected to your personal path, to your job anymore, and it's bugging the crap out of you for sure. Having a look here into the past for you, we do have here the Fool card. Now with the Fool card coming in here representing the past, you know, Fool card is the energy here that shows up as new beginnings. It shows up as taking a risk or taking a leap of faith. So in the past here, whatever you're invested in right now, it was new, it was fresh, it felt amazing, it felt great. It was something that felt perfect at the time. But coming into your month here now, things are definitely starting to feel different. So you're pretty much noticing here so far in October 2022, I don't know if I love the same things I used to love. I don't know if I love this person the way I used to love them. I don't know if I love my job the way I used to love it. I don't know if I love the way my life is going or what I'm doing with my life the way that I previously did, because in the past it was new, it was exciting, it was the Fool. It was something you wanted to take a chance on, it was something you wanted to take a leap of faith on, but it just doesn't feel the same here anymore. All right, having a look here at your strengths for the month, we do got here the Six of Cups. Now, interestingly enough, Six of Cups showing up here as a strength kind of energy. I kind of feel like the Six of Cups showing up here in the strength position is representing that your past is definitely going to give you the most insight that you need regarding October 2022. So you can find strength by taking a look into your past. Now, what I feel like this means to me, Virgo, is that essentially right now you're in a space where you're not sure if you love someone or if you love something anymore. You're not really sure if a situation serves you anymore. So look at how that situation made you feel in the past and then take a look at how it makes you feel right now. If you can pretty much strongly say, in the past, I was more happier with my situation then than I am right now. If you can look back into the past and say, in the past, I can definitely say this situation was the thing for me, but now you look into the present moment and you're like, I don't know if it is. Take a look at your past and how you felt, and then compare that to how you feel right now. Because if you were incredibly happy in your past, but you're noticing that you're not that happy right now, then maybe reconsideration is definitely an option. So I do feel here for you, most importantly, you're in a space in October 2022 where it's like, I need to reconsider at this time something that I'm dealing with. Is it making me happy? Is it still fulfilling me? Is it still for me? Is it not? I feel that by reflecting on your past, it's probably going to deliver you the answer that you need to know. Because if you were more happy in the past, but you're not as happy now, maybe explore why that is. Now, even though this entire reading is kind of about reconsidering whether or not someone or something fulfills you, I definitely will urge you all to go ahead and go deep and have a moment to yourself where you can kind of reflect and see why maybe it isn't as good as it used to be. Ask yourself these questions in the month of October. Definitely try to go deep with yourself and become aware to the reasons as to why you're feeling this way. I personally feel that anytime we have a question going within, you're going to find an answer. So Virgo, if you're kind of like, well, I don't really know right now why I don't really feel as connected to my past as I used to. I don't really know why I don't feel as connected to this situation as I used to. Go within and ask yourself that question, and I definitely do feel like answers will be revealed here for you, okay? Taking a look here, though, at the near future for you, we do got here the Six of Wands. So, or no, sorry, not the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands. So, yeah, I do feel like you're still hesitant and apprehensive here about making a decision. Coming into the month here of October, looking into the near future here for you, it's like, I don't know, I still feel undecided of what to do. I still can't tell whether or not a situation is still worth it to me or if a situation is still something that I want. So you still feel confused. You don't really know where to go from here. So in the near future, you're still having issues and trouble kind of figuring out what to do here. Having a look here, though, in regards to the advice section here, we do have here the Justice card. So Justice card coming into play here for you. Justice is the card of balance. So I kind of feel like you need to take a bit more of a balanced approach here in order to help you with your situation regarding October 2022. So what this would mean to me, Virgo, is like when it comes towards trying to get things figured out, don't be very one-sided. Don't be afraid to ask for a second opinion. This could be about talking and communicating to people in your inner circle, like your friends and your family. Maybe kind of vent to people this month and ask what they think about your situation. Seeking out advice from others definitely wouldn't be too much of a bad idea. So if you feel like you've kind of hit a wall with yourself and you're like, well, I don't know if I should stay in a situation or if I should go. I don't know if this situation fulfills me anymore or it doesn't. If you're having a hard time answering that question yourself, don't be afraid to reach out to friends, family members, people that you're close to that you know that you can get a pretty good second opinion from. All right, moving on forward though in this reading, let's take a look here at your environment. Having a look here at your environment, Virgo, we do have here the Ten of Wands. So 10 of Wands coming into play here for you, Virgo. It definitely seems to me like environmentally, you feel really stressed out. You feel very burnt out over this situation. This situation is definitely giving restless type of energy. So it's like, it's very hard for me to rest right now until I finally figure out what I'm supposed to do because I feel so freaking stuck, So Virgo's been here before and many times in my life, but eventually you're going to have to commit to something. You're going to have to either commit to the choice of, okay, I'm going to keep something going here right now because I want to see what happens. I want to see if it gets better, or I'm just going to go ahead right now and admit I'm not happy like I used to be with this situation, and that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pack my bags and go on forward. Having a look here though in what it is you're worried about, we do got here the 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Pentacles coming into the worry portion of the Celtic cross kind of feels to me for you that you're worried about missing out on really good things. You're worrying that if I leave this connection behind, or if I walk away from this situation, or if I walk away from this path, what if I'm abandoning something that's actually so freaking wonderful, but I just didn't see it right in that very moment. So you're kind of worried, you're kind of scared here that you're leaving behind something really good. But the truth is, Virgo, is that, you'll only leave behind something that's very good if you know it's something that's very good, So I think that how you're feeling is going to be an indicator on whether or not it's a good situation. You know, if you were entirely happy with something, if you were entirely happy with the situation, if it was totally stable and amazing, you wouldn't want to walk away from it in the first place. You wouldn't even possibly be reconsidering whether or not it fulfills you. So if a situation was already perfect, you wouldn't have doubts, you wouldn't have second guesses. So I feel like that can put you at ease a little bit here with the Ten of Pentacles coming into play, because it's like, I'm worried right now that I'm about to walk away from something absolutely amazing for me and I'm going to regret this decision. But how could you regret that decision when you are already starting to feel second doubts? Like I said, if it was something that was already perfect, I don't think there would be a doubt in your mind of if this situation truly fulfills me. So I wouldn't worry too much about walking away from something absolutely amazing, because if it already was amazing, you wouldn't want to walk away from it. Now, having a look here at the potential outcome, we do got here the Seven of Swords, which kind of ties into what I just talked about here with your fears. Oh, wrong camera. Kind of ties into what I just talked about here with your fears, because Seven of Swords here, it's the worry that you have put yourself in a bad position, or the worry that you've deceived yourself, the worry that you made a wrong choice. So with the Seven of Swords coming into play here with the potential outcome, you know, this month leaves you kind of anxious. You know, did I make the right choice? Did I not make the right choice? If I walk away from this, am I going to regret it? Am I not going to regret it? What the heck do I do? So Virgo, jumping into the month here of October 2022, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of what the heck do I do? I'm nervous if I walk away from this, I'm going to be missing out on something fantastic, and I'm here to put you at ease. You know, as I previously mentioned, if something was already amazing, you wouldn't be doubting it in the first place. And at the end of the day too, just because something served you very well in your past doesn't mean that today it's still going to serve you. And it's absolutely okay that things change. You know, things change all the freaking time. So if a relationship, if a job, if a current path that you're on right now isn't currently sitting well with you or isn't resonating with you anymore, or if you're starting to second guess it, you're allowed to explore your new options. You're allowed to see what else is out there for you, because if something is not hitting that spot of fulfillment for you, something else in your life or something else in your future definitely will. So don't be afraid to walk away from things or to let things end just because there was a certain amount of history that you had with it. You know, let's say right now you're in a relationship, you've been in a relationship for a couple of years, you're noticing it's not as fulfilling to you as it used to be, and you're like, well, considering I've been in this relationship for such a very long time, why should I walk away from it? It's like, just because something had longevity or just because you had deep history with someone or something doesn't mean that it's going to last forever. The feeling of happiness or the feeling of contentment or the feeling of fulfillment is going to last forever. You know, it might have lasted 5 years. It doesn't mean it's going to last 20. So if you're in a space right now where you're noticing, I really do feel separated, Three of Swords, from something that I used to really feel connected to, just note and acknowledge it's okay that things have changed, and it's okay for you to go ahead and kind of take a step back from those things in your life and explore whatever else will fulfill you in the now. All right, Virgo. So it's pretty much that whole message of like, hey, it's okay to let go. You know, something served you in the past, but it doesn't necessarily serve you today. And it's okay to let go. It's okay to move forward. It's okay to explore the new. All right. Don't hold yourself back at this time, Virgo. Be able to let yourself spread your own wings. Okay? All right, Virgo. So I definitely feel like many of you are just in the space of fear. I think that it's weird to let go of something you're used to. I think that that has a lot to do with it as well. Excuse me. I think kind of like the fear here of letting go of something that you're used to in your life is probably what's still holding you back, because it's like, well, I'm so used to having this relationship in my life. I'm so used to having this job. I'm so used to being on this certain path. And because you're used to that, it's like it's scary to kind of walk away from it, because then that means that I need to start at square one again, which is the Fool card. Remember, in your past, you were the Fool. You found something new. It was exciting. You jumped into it. It was fulfilling for the time. But now something's not fulfilling anymore. So that means you have to walk away from it and you have to start all over again with that Fool card energy. So as scary as it is being the Fool, jumping into the unknown, there's a certain kind of excitement to it, because you may not know what's coming next, but it's usually something pretty freaking cool, man. So Virgos, even though you kind of have to start new here, whether it's about starting new in love, starting new in career, starting new in your personal path, there's nothing wrong with that, because every time we walk away from what's no longer serving us, there's always going to be something else out there that absolutely will be serving us in our future. So I wouldn't be too nervous here this month. I think you're kind of just in your head. You're worried you're going to make a mistake. I think that it would only be a mistake if you truly knew what you were walking away from was amazing. And with all the second chances, or sorry, with all the second guesses and with all the doubt coming in here for you, I think that you'll be just fine. I think that you're doubting something for a reason, and because, you know, what it is you're truly feeling here at this time is, I'm not feeling as fulfilled as I used to be, and I kind of want to branch out and see what else is out there for me. So trust what your feelings are telling you. I don't think you're going to regret walking away from something, because as previously mentioned, for like the 4th or 5th time now, if you really felt like this situation in your life was perfect and amazing, you wouldn't have had doubts in the first place. You wouldn't have wanted to walk away in the first place. So Virgo, trust your gut, trust what your feelings are telling you, and everything's going to be a-okay. All right. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that your videos were late, guys. I try to get the earth signs out as quickly as possible, but I've had so much going on last week and early on this week, so it took me a while to get to your videos. Hope you enjoyed the Celtic Cross. I know it's not my normal kind of tarot spread that I do, but I wanted to do something a little bit more traditional. That's just what I was feeling called to do for my guides. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, cool. If you want to check out any other readers, go for it. And if you want to check out any future videos that I post, you know, definitely stick around, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to constantly stay in the loop when new content is going to arrive for you. And yeah, either way, Virgo, much love to you. Enjoy the rest of your October, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later, guys, and peace.